Welcome to Techi. In this video we will see how to install IIS, PHP and configure FastCGI on Windows Server. Setting up PHP on Windows Server is not straightforward like simple installation. There can be FastCGI issues, handler mapping errors, HTTP 500 errors and problem with the managed pipeline, etc. In this video I will show you one complete PowerShell script that install IIS, PHP and configure FastCGI with no manual setup. Let's see what the script will do. It will install the IIS and all required roles. It will install PHP 8.2, 8.3 and it will set the 8.3 as a default. It will configure the FastCGI correctly. It will fix the handler mapping issues. It will prevent the 500.21 managed pipeline handlers error. It will set the index.php as a default document. It works on Windows Server 2019, 2022 and 2025 and it requires zero manual IIS configuration. So let's go to the server and try to run the script. So right now I am on a server and this is a fresh server. We haven't installed anything there. So if we see here, there is no IIS installed right now. And if we go and check the script, here we have the script PHP IIS install. If we go and see the script, it will create the base path inside the C drive, that is hosting, and right now if we see, we don't have any hosting folder here. It will create a folder by the name of hosting and inside hosting it will create the folder PHP and inside that it will put the PHP versions, like it will put the PHP 8.2, 8.3 inside this folder. We can host the site inside the hosting and inside the site we can put our sites. It will install the IIS and it will also install the VC++ redistributable package. It is required for the PHP and then it will download the PHP 8.2 and 8.3 and then it will extract it in the particular directory and then it's going to enable these extension and will configure the FastCGI on the server level and it will configure the handler mapping and it will set the default document, permissions, and all this is going to be done in a single script. So let me close this and let's try to run the script. So I will go to the PowerShell and I will run the PowerShell as a administrator. So let me go to the C drive first and just I will run the script. So this is the script we have, PHP IIS install.ps1. Let me hit enter and you can see the IIS plus PHP installation with progress started. It's installing the IIS role. Let me expand this. So it's installing other components. These components are already installed, so it's escaping it and now it's installing the web request monitor. It may take some time to run the script completely, but no manual intervention will be required. You will get the ready to host server and you can just host your PHP site or HTML site. By the meantime, it is installing the features. If we see here, now we have the hosting folder here and inside that we have PHP. Right now there is no download for the PHP. Later on we will see that and no sites are there. So this hosting folder has been created by the script. Now installing FastCGI. Now you can see the IIS installation is completed and now it's installing the VC++ runtime. So it's downloading it and it's installing it now. So it is installed and now it's installing the PHP version 8.2. Right now it is downloading it. You can see number of bytes written. Once it is downloaded, it will extract it and PHP 8.2 is installed and now it's downloading the PHP 8.3. So both PHP 8.2 and 8.3 are installed and IIS service is restarted. Let's confirm that if we go to the server manager and see if that IIS is installed or not. If I go to the tools and see the IIS information, we have the IIS installed here. Let me minimize it. And if we see, we have the default site here. If we try to open the default site, you can see we have an internet information service. That is the default site. If we go to the server, if we see the handler mapping here, and if I scroll it down, we can see the PHP 8.3 is set to the default here. And you can see the module is FastCGI module. And this is the path for our PHP. And again, if we go to this CGI restriction, here we have PHP 8.3 allowed and inside the FastCGI we have the path for our PHP 8.3. Same way, if we go to the folder here inside the hosting, if we see here we have the PHP and we have both PHP 8.2 and 8.3. These are the files for 8.3 PHP and our site is empty. Let me create a new site here and I will name it as a test. And in order to verify the PHP, I will just put this index.php here, and here we have only written this thing, like it will show us the PHP is installed or not. Also, let's see the default document, and if we see the default document here, the index.php is set. So let me try to host a new site, and I will give it a name as test, and the path is inside the C drive, hosting, sites, and we have the test one. Click on OK. Let me assign it with the IP address, else it will conflict with the port 80. So I will click on OK, and in the application pool, and it should be like this way. Let's try to open this site and see the PHP is installed or not. See here, you can see the PHP version 8.3.8 is installed correctly. I also have another site. If you want to host another site, that is the HTML website, we can go to hosting, sites, and let me create a folder by the name of Techi, and here I will put some HTML file. So these are the HTML files, and I will create a new website. I will say add website by the name of Techi, and the path is again the C drive, hosting, site, Techi, OK, and I will assign it again with the IP, and this time I will change the port to 82 just to remove the confliction. Click on OK, and this is the HTML website. So if I try to browse it now, you can see we can host the HTML website as well, and we can host the PHP website as well. So we did not perform any single action manually. Right now you can host the static website, but later on in our next videos we will try to make it work with the WordPress as well. So by this way you can run the script, you can make your server ready to host the PHP and the HTML websites. Guys, if you need the script, you can scan this QR code to join the Telegram group, and you can ask for the script there. I hope the video was useful. Let's meet in a next video. Friends, want to level up your IT career with exclusive Exchange server and hybrid training? Join my YouTube membership for exclusive step-by-step training, real-world migration labs, and insider tips you won't find anywhere else. Explore the complete playlist for Exchange Microsoft courseware, where you will get the step-by-step Exchange Server 2019-2025 training, hybrid Exchange plus Microsoft 365 deep dives, advanced migration guides and real-world lab, members only question and answer, and early access content, and many more new content to come. See the serious members taking the benefit of course content and leveling up their IT career. Playlist and membership link is available in the description. So select the membership and join now to start mastering Exchange like pro.